Our Mutual Friend by Charles Dickens. Dramatised in 10 episodes by Betty Davis. Part 7, Meaning Mischief.
After Mr. Boffin had left them, the friendly movers eyed one another cautiously as dogs do after a growl and a scuffle. In the weak eyes of Venus there was a marked distrust of Wegg. In the hard ground face of Wegg there was a politic conciliation which had no spontaneity in it.
Brother, you were right, and I was wrong. I forgot myself. What a speaking countenance is yours. But clearly I know what question your expressive features puts to me.
What question?
Why didn't I mention sooner I'd found something? Says your speaking countenance to me. Why didn't you communicate that when I first came in? Why did you keep it back till you thought Mr. Boffin had come to look for the article? Now, you can't read in my face what answer I give.
No, I can't.
And why not? Because I lay no claim to a speaking countenance, but I can answer in words. I wanted to give you a delightful surprise. Your speaking countenance asks then, what have you found? Why, I hear it say the words.
Then why don't you answer it?
Hear me out. I have found a cash box.
Where?
Hear me out. On a certain day...
When?
No, that's not your expressive countenance asks that question. That's merely your voice. On a certain day, I happened to be walking in the yard and happened to have an iron rod in my hand, with which I have been sometimes accustomed to beguile the monotony of a literary life, when I struck it against an object, not necessary to trouble you by naming.
It is necessary.
Hear me out. The pump. I struck it against the pump and found the top was loose and opened with a lid. Something in it rattled. It was a small, flat, oblong cash box. Shall I say it was disappointingly light?
There were papers in it?
A paper. The box was locked, tied up and sealed, and on the outside was a parchment label. My will. John Harmon, temporarily deposited here.
We must know its contents.
I said so, and I broke the box open.
Without coming to me?
Exactly so. If you were to have a sap or eyes, it should be a complete one. I examined the document. Regularly executed, regularly witnessed, very short. Inasmuch as he had never made friends and has a rebellious family, he, John Harmon, gives to Nicodemus Boffin the little mound, which is quite enough for him, and gives the whole rest and residue of his property to the Crown.
The date of the will that's been proved may be later than this one.
Hear me out. I paid a shilling, never mind your sixpence of it, to look up that will. It is dated months before this will. Now, brother, are you surprised?
This is great news indeed, Mr. Wegg, but I could have wished you'd told me before you got your fright tonight, and I could have wished you'd asked me as your partner what we were to do before you thought you were dividing a responsibility.
Hear me out. Alone I bore the anxiety, and alone I'll bear the blame.
No. Let's see this will and this box.
Hear me out. I'll go and fetch him. Wait. I don't half like opening it here. He might come back. He might not be gone.
Oh, there's something in that. Come to my place.
Oh, but I don't see...
Come to my place, I tell you.
Hear me out. Certainly.
Now, Mr. Wegg, I'm on my own ground. All is safe and quiet. Let's see this discovery.
Was I correct in my account of it, partner?
Partner, you were.
So, let's lock it up again.
No, sir. Do you know who's going to take care of this?
I am.
Oh, dear, no, partner. I am. I don't want any words with you, still less do I want any anatomical pursuits with you.
What do you mean?
I mean, although it's hardly possible for any man to feel in a more amiable state towards a fellow man than I do to you at this moment, I am, as I said, on my own ground. I am surrounded by the trophies of my art, and my tools is very handy.
What do you mean, Mr. Venus?
The shop is crammed and I don't want any more trophies of my art, but I like my art and I know how to exercise it. That lovely specimen behind the door still wants a pair of arms. I don't say I'm in any hurry for it.
You must be wandering in your mind, partner.
You'll excuse me if I wander. I know how to exercise my art and I mean to have the keeping of this document.
Partner, I propose that we cut it in half and each keep a half.
Oh, that won't do. It might seem to be cancelled.
Don't your speaking countenance say you're going to suggest a middle course?
No. You've kept this paper from me. You'll never keep it from me again. You take care of the box and the label, but I'll take care of the paper.
What is life without trustfulness? You're welcome to it, partner, in a spirit of trust and confidence.
Now, what's the course to be pursued?
Partner, we have but to put a price on the document and get that price from the minion of fortune, and we are made men. I consider that price to be halves.
Halves?
Now comes the question when halves should be called. We shall wait till the mounds is cleared away, keeping an eye on them that does the clearing. So if there's anything to be gained, we gain it, as is our just and lawful due. Then we springs it on him. Unless he returns in his late sneaking manner and tries to make off with anything else, in which case we springs it on him earlier. Agreed?
I suppose so.
Brother, I should like to ask you something. You remember when I first came here?
Yes.
There you sit, sir, as you sat then in the midst of your works. An exile from home, splendour dazzles in vain. Oh, give you your lowly preparations again. The birds, stuffed so sweetly, that can't be expected to come at your call, give you these, and the peace of mind, dearer than all. Home, 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 sweet home. Be it ever so ghastly, there's no place like home.
You said you'd like to ask something, but you haven't asked it.
Your peace of mind, is it looking up at all?
She does not wish to regard herself, nor yet to be regarded, in that particular light. There's no more to be said.
Dear me, such is woman. I remember you said you'd taken an interest in these very affairs.
Her father was mixed up in them.
You didn't mention her name.
Pleasant Riderhood.
Would it pour balm into your wounds to inquire how you came acquainted with her?
I was down at the waterside, looking for parrots.
In the British climate, sir?
Parrots brought home by sailors, ready for stuffing. I dealt with her. It was just at the time of that discovery in the river. Her father had seen it brought in.
I remember, Mr. Venus, for I remember every word that falls from you, sir, that you said that night that you'd got up there. And then your words was, never mind.
The parrot that I bought off her. There it lies on its side, dried up, except for its plumage. Very like myself. I've never had the heart to prepare it.
Oh, the parrot.
Nor I never will prepare it now. Mr. Wegg?
Yes, Mr. Venus.
What if he's honest? What if he won't pay up?
No chance of that, Mr. Venus. He's grown too fond of money for that. He's grown too fond of money for that. He's grown too fond of money.
Nothing had been heard of old Betty Higden at Mr. Boffin's house since she trudged off. The weather had been hard and the roads had been bad. It had gone worse with her than she had foreseen, and the loan for her little outfit was in no part repaid. So she was put upon proving her case and maintaining her independence. When she had spoken to the secretary of the deadness that steals over me at times, she had made too little of it. Oftener and oftener it came stealing over her, darker and darker, like the shadow of advancing death. One day, When she had been free of the deadness for a little while, she sat on the river bank to rest, looking at the quiet waters of the young Thames. A barge was being towed towards her, and as the tow rope slackened, a confusion stole into her mind, and she thought she saw her dead children and grandchildren peopling the barge and waving to her. Then the tow rope seemed to strike her with a twang, although it was far off. When she looked again, there was no barge, no river, no daylight, and a stranger held a candle close to her face.
Now, missus, where did you come from? Where are you going?
Where am I?
I am the lock.
The lock?
I'm the deputy lock. On the job while the lock's in hospital. What's your parish?
Parish?
You'll be asked a question down there. They won't let you be more than a casual down there. You're not in a state to be let come upon strange parishes, except as a casual.
'Twas the deadness again.
I'd have thought the deadness was a mild word for it. Have you any friends, missus?
The best of friends, master.
I should recommend you're looking them up. Have you got any money?
Well, just a morsel of money.
The parish authorities down there will have it out of you if you go on. You may take your affidavit. They'll make you pay for your relief as a casual and for your being passed to your own parish.
Thank you kindly for your warning and your shelter, and good night.
Stop a bit. Why are you all of a state?
Oh, master, I fought against the parish and fled from it all my life, and I want to die free of it.
I don't know, but I may fall into trouble for letting you go. You might be took with your deadness again, and then it would be asked, why did that honest deputy lockkeeper let her go instead of putting her safe with the parish? That's what a man of his character ought to have done. It would be arguably fine. Hand her over to the parish.
I've the best of friends, sir. They will be thankful for me if you let me go.
What amount of small change, Mrs. might you call a morsel of money?
Oh, 1 shilling, sir. 2 sixpenny pieces and a few pence.
If I was to let you go instead of handing you over to the parish, might it be your own free will to leave that behind you?
Oh, take it, master. Welcome and thankful.
I'm a man that earns his living by the sweat of his brow. I won't stand in your way. Go how you like.
Watermeadows, and a great building, lighted windows. Here, beneath this tree. Oh, the Lord has helped me. When I am found, it will be by some of my own sort. The working people who work among the lights yonder. Oh, I am thankful for all.
Here, drink this.
Who are you? I cannot be the buffer lady.
I cannot understand what you say. Let me wet your lips. Here's brandy. I've been away to fetch it.
Am I not dead?
I cannot hear you. Do you hear me?
Yes.
I was coming from my work. I'd been on the night shift and I heard a groan and find you lying here.
What work, dearie?
At the paper mill.
Where is it?
Close by. Dare I lift you?
No, not yet.
I'll be very gentle.
Not yet. Paper. Letter.
Oh, this paper in your breast. Am I to read it?
Bless you.
I know these names. I've heard them often.
You'll send it, my dear.
I will send it to the writers.
As You must grow old in time and come to your dying hour. You won't give it to anyone but them.
No, most solemnly.
Never to the parish.
No, most solemnly.
Nor let the parish touch me or look at me.
No, faithfully.
What is your name, my dear?
My name is Lizzie Hexam.
I must be sore disfigured. Are you afraid to kiss me? Bless you. Now, lift me, my love.
Lizzie Hexam very softly raised the weather-stained grey head and lifted her as high as heaven. They buried Betty Higden in a corner of a churchyard near the river. The Reverend Frank Milvey performed the service, and around him stood his little wife, John Rokesmith, and Bella Wilfer. These, over and above Sloppy, who wept bitterly for her, were Mrs. Higden's mourners. After the ceremony was over, they walked back to Lizzie Hexam's lodgings. She had faithfully carried out her promise and written to Mr. and Mrs. Boffin to tell them what had happened and ask for their instructions. Bella and the secretary observed Lizzie carefully because of her connection with both their lives. Both had expected to see something very different from the real Lizzie Hexam, and so she became the unconscious means of bringing them together. The mill bell called Lizzie away. The Milveys were occupied in the village, and Bella and Rokesmith were left together, standing rather awkwardly in the little village street that led down to the river.
Mr. Rokesmith, hadn't we better talk about the commissions we've undertaken?
By all means.
I suppose we are both commissioned.
I suppose so.
Mrs. Boffin asked me to come here to give her my small report. It isn't worth anything except that it's a woman's, on Lizzie Hexam.
Mr. Boffin asked me to come for the same purpose.
You think well of her?
I think highly of her.
Oh, I'm so glad. There's a shade of sadness in her beauty that's quite striking.
I notice the sadness. I hope it has nothing to do with the false accusation against her father.
Oh, Mr. Rokesmith, don't be hard on me. I want to talk to you on equal terms.
On my honour, I was only thinking of you. I forced myself to be constrained in case, if I were natural, you'd misinterpret it. There, it's gone.
Thank you. Forgive me.
No, forgive me. You were going to say something about Lizzie Hexam. I wanted to say something to you about her, if I could have begun.
Now you can begin, sir.
You remember how in her short letter she asked that either her name or her place of residence should be kept secret?
Yes.
Mr. Boffin has charged me to discover why she asked this, and I want very much to find if that retracted accusation left any stain upon her, if it places her under any disadvantage, even towards herself.
Yes, that seems wise and considerate.
You may have noticed that she has the same interest in you that you have in her. If you'd speak with her alone, I'm sure a natural confidence would arise between you. I don't ask you to betray it, but if you don't mind asking her about this, you could do it much more naturally than I could, or anyone else. Mr. Boffin is very anxious about it, and I am too, for a special reason.
I'd be happy to be of the least use. After the serious business of today, I feel I'm useless enough in this world.
Don't say that.
But I mean it.
No one's useless in this world who lightens the burden of it for anybody else.
But I don't.
Not for your father?
Oh, dear, loving, self-forgetting Pa. Oh, yes, he thinks so.
It's enough if he only thinks so. I don't like to hear you depreciate yourself.
Mr. Rokesmith?
Yes.
It's so long since we spoke together naturally that I feel embarrassed in saying this, but... Mr. Boffin.
Yes?
You know I'm very grateful to him. You know I respect him, and I'm bound to him by his generosity.
Unquestionably, and you're his favourite companion.
That makes it difficult to speak of him. But... does he treat you well?
You see how he treats me.
Yes. And I see it with pain.
Miss Wilfer, thank you.
It makes me miserable. I can't bear to be supposed to approve of it. I can't bear to admit even to myself that Fortune is spoiling Mr. Boffin.
If you only knew how happy it makes me to find that fortune is not spoiling you, you'd know it more than compensates for any slight from anyone else.
No, don't speak of me. You don't know me as well as...
As you know yourself?
I know quite enough of myself, and I don't improve on acquaintance. But, Mr. Boffin...
I can't deny that Mr. Boffin's manner to me has changed.
Are you disposed to deny it?
Shouldn't I be glad to deny it if I could? If only for my own sake.
It must try you very much. Mr. Rokesmith, promise you won't take ill what I'm about to ask.
I promise.
Sometimes it must lower you a little in your own estimation.
I've very strong reasons for bearing with it. Not mercenary, although I have faded out of my place in life through a series of strange accidents. Even if my pride is roused, there are other considerations that urge me to quiet endurance, and they are far stronger.
I think you repress yourself and force yourself to be passive.
You're right. I repress myself. It isn't a tameness of spirit. I have a settled purpose.
A good one, I hope.
A good one, I hope.
Sometimes I've fancied your great regard for Mrs. Boffin is a very powerful motive.
You're right again. I'd do anything for that good woman.
So would I. May I ask one thing more?
Anything.
You must see she really suffers because of the change in Mr. Boffin.
I see it, and I'm grieved to give her pain. I'm usually the unfortunate cause of it.
Or perhaps she says to you, as she says to me, that he's the best of men, in spite of all.
I've heard her saying so to you, but she has never said it to me.
Bella met the steady look for a moment with a wistful, musing look of her own, and then she heaved a little sigh and gave things up in general as a bad job, as she'd previously been inclined to give up herself. So they walked, speaking of the new filled-up grave and of Johnny and of many things. So they got back to the village as Lizzie Hexam was coming from the paper mill, and Bella detached herself to speak with her in her own room.
I'm afraid this is a poor room for you.
Not as poor as you think, if you knew all.
It's quite new to me to be visited by a lady so nearly of my own age and so pretty as you. It's a pleasure to look at you.
I was going to say it's a pleasure to look at you. Now, Lizzie, I'm commissioned with something to say, and I dare say I'll say it wrong, but not if I can help it. It's about your letter to Mr. and Mrs. Boffin.
Yes.
You asked that your name or your address should be kept secret. Forgive me, but we wondered if this request had anything to do with the false accusation made against your father. I must tell you, I don't know if you realize it, that I am the willed-away girl who was to have been married to the unfortunate gentleman found in the river.
I guessed that when I heard your name. Can you tell me who my unknown friend is?
Unknown friend?
Who sent me the retraction of the charge against poor father?
Oh, I've no idea who that was.
I hope someday I can thank him. But you asked me if the accusation had anything to do with my wanting to live secret and retired here. It has not.
Ah. Have you lived much alone?
Yes. I used to be alone many hours of the day and night when poor father was alive.
You have a brother?
Yes, but he's not friendly to me. He's a good boy, though. I don't complain of him.
Lizzie, have you any woman friend of your own age?
No, I've never had such a friend. I've lived that lonely kind of life.
Nor I. Not that my life has been lonely. I wish you could make a friend of me. Do you think you could? I've no more of what they call character than a canary bird, but I know I'm trustworthy.
I know I could.
Then tell me what's the matter. Why do you live like this?
You must have many lovers.
Oh, I haven't one.
Not one?
Well, perhaps one. I don't know. I had one, but what he may think about it at the present time, I can't say. Perhaps I've got half a one. But never mind me. I want to hear about you.
There is a certain man, a passionate, angry man, who says he loves me. He's my brother's friend. I shrank from him from the first, but the last time I saw him, he terrified me more than I can say.
Did you come here to escape from him?
I came here immediately after he so alarmed me.
Are you afraid of him here?
I'm not timid generally, but I'm always afraid of him. I'm afraid to see a newspaper lest he should have done some violence.
Then you're not afraid for yourself?
I should be, if I met him about here. I looked for him always as I passed to and fro at night.
Are you afraid of anything he may do to himself?
No. He might even do some violence to himself, but I don't think of that.
Then it would almost seem as though there must be somebody else.
The words are always in my ears, and the blow he struck on a stone wall as he said them is always before my eyes. His hand was trickling down with blood as he said to me, "Then I hope I may never kill him."
Kill him? Is this man so jealous?
Of a gentleman... I hardly know how to tell you. Of a gentleman far above me in my way of life, who broke Father's death to me and has shown an interest in me.
Does he love you?
No.
Does he admire you? I see he does. Is it through his influence you've come here?
Oh, no. Of all the world, I wouldn't have him know I'm here.
Lizzie, dear, why? No, don't say why. That was a foolish question. I see.
You know all now. This is my reason for living secret here, with the aid of a good old man, a true friend. For a short part of my life with Father, I knew of things... Don't ask me what... that I set my face against. I could do little without letting my hold on Father go. But sometimes they lie heavy on my mind. By doing all for the best, I hope I may wear them out.
And wear out, too, this weakness for someone who isn't worthy of it.
No, I don't want to wear that out. And I don't believe he isn't worthy of it. What should I gain by that? And how much should I lose?
Wouldn't you gain in peace and hope and even in freedom? Wouldn't it be better not to live a secret life in hiding? Would that be no gain?
Does a woman's heart that has that weakness you spoke of seek to gain?
But you said you'd lose. What would you lose?
I should lose some of the best recollections of my life. I should lose my belief that had I been his equal and he had loved me, I should have tried to make him better and happier as he would have made me. I should lose the value of the little learning I have, which is all owing to him. I should lose a kind of picture of him, of what he might have been if I had been a lady and he had loved me. Understand me, Bella. I have no more dreamed of the possibility of my being his wife than he has, and words could not be stronger than that. And yet I love him. I love him so much and so dearly that when I sometimes think my life may be a weary one, I am proud and glad to suffer something for him, even though it is of no service to him, and he will never know of it or care for it. I've told you everything now. I had no thought of parting with a single word of it, but you came in and my mind changed.
Lizzie, dear, thank you for your confidence. I wish that I deserved it. Oh, I don't mean in respect of keeping it. Anyone would have to tear me to bits before getting a syllable of it. But, Lizzie, I'm a mere impertinent piece of conceit, and you shame me.
My dear...
It's all very well to call me your dear, but I am such a nasty little thing. Such a shallow, cold, worldly, limited little brute.
Do you think I don't know better?
Do you really know better? I'd be so glad if you did. But I'm afraid I must know best.
Bella, have you ever seen your own face? Heard your own voice?
I suppose so. I look in the glass often enough and I chatter like a magpie.
I've seen your face and heard your voice, and I've said to you what I thought I should never say to anyone. Does that look ill?
No. I hope it doesn't.
I used to see pictures in the fire. Shall I tell you what I see down there? Where the fire is glowing?
A limited little brute.
A heart worth winning and well won. A heart that once won goes through fire and water for the winner and never changes.
Girl's heart?
Yes. And do you know to whom it belongs?
It's yours?
No. Most clearly and distinctly yours.
So, Miss Wren, I cannot persuade you to dress me a doll?
No. If you want one, go and buy one at the shop.
And my charming young goddaughter down in Hertfordshire
Humbugshire, you mean?
is to be put on the cold footing of the general public and derive no advantage from my acquaintance with the court dressmaker.
The court dressmaker knows your tricks and your manners. You can tell your charming godchild so with my compliments.
For 5 shillings? It's only 5 shillings. Please.
Oh, you disgraceful boy. Listen to your teeth chattering. I wish they'd all drop down your throat and play dice in your stomach. 5 shillings indeed. How many hours do you suppose it costs me to earn 5 shillings? And don't you cry like that after I doll at you. 5 shillings. I'd give the dustman 5 shillings to carry you off in a dust cart. Look at him. He's enough to break a parent's heart. If he's no consideration for his liver, has he none for his mother?
Consideration? Oh, don't.
Oh, I can't bear to look at you. Make yourself useful and get my bonnet and shawl.
Bonnet.
And I must see your back before I go, Mr. Rayburn. Let me tell you first, it's no use you paying visits to me. You won't get what you want.
A doll's dress? Are you so obstinate?
I am so obstinate about a doll's dress or address. Get along and give it up.
Bonnet and shawl.
Give him to me and get back in your corner, you naughty old thing. And you sit there till I come back. If you dare to move out of your corner for a single instant while I'm gone, I'll know the reason why. Mr. Rayburn, you're still here?
My compliments, Miss Wren. I am gone. My dear Mortimer, have you dined?
I have dined.
And now you're the express picture of contented industry reposing after the labours of the day.
And you're the express picture of discontented idleness, not reposing at all. Where have you been?
About town. I've turned up now to consult my highly respected solicitor about my affairs.
Oh, your affairs are in a bad way, Eugene.
Huh?
You have fallen into the hands of the Jews.
Having previously fallen into the hands of some of the Christians, I can bear that with philosophy.
I have had an interview today with a Jew who seems determined to press us hard. Quite a Shylock and quite a patriarch. A picturesque, grey-headed and grey-bearded older Jew with a shovel hat and a gabardine.
Not my friend, Mr. Aaron.
He calls himself Mr. Rear.
It occurs to me that no doubt with an instinctive desire to receive him into the bosom of the church, I gave him the name of Aaron.
You're being more ridiculous than usual. Say what you mean.
Merely that I have the honour of a speaking acquaintance with such a patriarch, and I address him as Mr. Aaron because it appears to me Hebraic, appropriate, and complimentary, notwithstanding which it may not be his name. Did he mention that he knew me?
He did not. He only said that he expected to be paid by you.
Which looks as if he doesn't know me. Well, I hope it isn't my friend, Mr. Aaron, for to tell you the truth, I doubt if he's prepossessed in my favour. I suspect he had a hand in spiriting away Lizzie.
Oh, everything comes back to Lizzie. About town meant about Lizzie, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
And yet, you know, you really don't care for her.
I don't know that. I must ask you not to take it for granted.
And if you do care for her, then all the more reason to leave her alone.
I don't know about that either. Tell me, did you ever see me take so much trouble about anything as about this disappearance of hers?
My dear Eugene, I wish I had.
Just so. Does that look as if I cared for her? I ask for information.
I asked you for information.
Dear boy, I know, but I can't give it. What do I mean? If my taking so much trouble to recover her doesn't mean that I care for her, what does it mean?
Look on to the end.
That's exactly what I'm incapable of doing. I'm bent on finding Lizzie, and I mean to do that, by fair means or foul. When I found her, I may ask you, what do I mean now? But that would be premature at this stage.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, I'm on duty tonight. I'll go. Mr. Dawes.
Information for you.
Come in.
Just for you. Confidence.
You can speak freely before my friend. Come in. This interesting gentleman, whom I have christened Mr. Dawes, because I hardly know what else to call him, is the son, the occasionally rather trying son, for he does have his failings, of a lady of my acquaintance. My dear Mortimer, Mr. Dawes.
Eugene, really?
It will, I think, be necessary to wind up Mr. Dawes before anything can be got out of him. Brandy, Mr. Dawes, or...
The 3-pence rum.
Here. The nerves of Mr. Dawes are considerably unstrung, and I deem it on the whole expedient to fumigate him. Give me the shovel.
Oh, yes. Here. You want the pastilles?
Yes, thank you. And now lay one upon the ashes, so, and we wave it in supplication before our friend. Oof. That's better.
Who is this creature?
Jenny Wren's father, but it's her fancy to call him her son.
Why does he come to see you?
We shall see. State your business, dolls.
Miss Rayburn, ain't it?
Well, of course it is. What do you want?
Threepenny rum.
Mortimer, will you wind up, Mr. Dolls, again? I'm occupied with a fumigator.
Miss Rayburn, followed you home. You want to know where she lives, do you?
I do.
I'm your man. I'm your man to do it.
Do what?
Give you that direction.
Have you got it?
No.
Well, what do you mean, then?
Threepenny rum.
Oh, wind him up again.
How can you stoop to use such an instrument as this?
I said I'd find her by any means, fair or foul. These are foul, and I'll take them, if I'm not first tempted to break Mr. Doll's head with a fumigator. Dolls, can you get that direction? If that's what you came for, say how much you want.
10 shillings, threepenny rum.
You shall have it.
15 shillings, threepenny rum.
You shall have it.
20.
Stop at that. How will you get that direction?
I'm ill-used, Vigil, blown up, called names. She makes me money and never stands threepenny rum.
Get on.
She looks on me as mere child, and not mere child, man talent. Letters pass between them, postman letters. Easy for man talent to get a direction.
Well, get it then. Get it, you brute. Bring it here and earn the money for 60 threepence of rum and drink them all and drink yourself dead.
Man of talent. Nobody cares. Blown up all the time.
Here's your hat. On your way, Mr. Dolls. This way. And come back when you've got that direction. Down the stairs. That's right.
Can he find his way?
He's pointing in the right direction. I'll wash my hands of him physically and be with you again.
I'd much prefer your washing your hands of him morally, Eugene.
So would I, but I can't do without him. To tell the truth, I'm a little ashamed of myself, so let's change the subject.
It's deplorably underhanded, and it is unworthy of you to use such a shameful scout.
Ah, we have changed the subject. Scouts. I'll tell you something amusing. Take a cigar.
Thank you.
Look at this of mine. I light it. Draw one puff. Breathe the smoke out. There it goes. It's Dolls. It's gone. And being gone, you are a man again.
Your subject was scouts.
Exactly. I never go out after dark, but I find myself attended always by one scout and often by two.
What? Are you serious?
On my honor. I say what I mean.
Are you sure? There's no process out against you, and the Jews only threaten. Besides, they know where to find you.
Why take the trouble? Respected solicitor, it's not that. The schoolmaster's abroad.
Schoolmaster?
Aye. Sometimes the schoolmaster and the pupil are both abroad.
Pupil? What?
The fellows who were here one night, They're the scouts I speak of.
How long has this been going on?
Ever since a certain person went off.
Do you think they suppose you to have inveigled her away?
I really haven't had leisure to think about it.
But have you asked them what they want? Have you objected?
I'm indifferent to what they want. I don't object.
Oh, you are in your most reckless mood.
There is, I grant you, something ludicrous in the situation. However, as I object to occupying a ludicrous position, I transfer that position to the scouts.
What do you mean?
I goad the schoolmaster to madness. I make him ridiculous and aware of being ridiculous.
What?
I do it thus. I stroll out after dark and furtively look for the schoolmaster. Sooner or later I see him. Sometimes with his pupil, more often pupil-less. And then I tempt him all over London.
Do you mean you believe he's watching now?
I haven't the slightest doubt he is.
Have you seen him tonight?
I forgot to look, but I dare say he's there. Come with me and enjoy the pleasures of the chase.
Oh.
It'll do you good.
But
Yes?
Oh, very well.
Bravo! Or if yoicks would be in better keeping, consider I said yoicks. So, we trim the lamp and take the field. Does it occur to you that the boys of Merry England will begin to deteriorate in an educational light if this lasts long? The schoolmaster can't attend to me and the boys, too. Right. Get your wind. I'm off.
And at what a rate he went, and then lounged and loitered to put the schoolmaster's patience to another kind of wear. Lightwood was astonished that so careless a man could be so wary, and so idle a man could take so much trouble. At last, in the third hour, when he brought the poor dogging wretch round again into the city, he twisted Mortimer up a few dark enclosures, twisted him into a little square court, twisted him sharp round again, and they almost ran against Bradley Headstone. Looking like the hunted, not the hunter, white-lipped, wild-eyed, seared with jealousy and anger, and torturing himself with the conviction that he showed it all and they exulted in it, he went by them in the dark. Like a haggard head suspended in the air, so completely did the force of his expression draw the eye. After the Temple Gate closed on Rayburn and Lightwood, he lingered opposite, possessed in his jealousy of the fixed idea that Rayburn was in the secret.
Excuse me, Governor. Might you be waiting for anyone?
No. I'm just leaving. I came to deliver a letter.
To Lawyer Lightwood, was it?
Yes. Yes, it was to Mr. Lightwood.
Ain't that a coincidence? I just done the same myself. Might you be acquainted with t'other, Governor?
I don't know what you mean.
There's two governors, ain't there? Lawyer Lightwood, my first finger. He's one, ain't he? Well, might you be acquainted with my middle finger, the t'other?
I know as much of him as I want to know.
Hurrah! Hurrah, t'other, Governor! Hurrah, t'other rest, Governor! I am of your way of thinking.
Don't make such a noise at this dead hour of night. What are you talking about?
Look here, t'other rest, Governor. The t'other governor's always joked his jokes against me, owing, as I believe, to my being an honest man who gets my living by the sweat of my brow, which he ain't, and he don't.
What's that to me?
If you don't care to hear no more, don't hear no more. You began it.
You needn't take offence. I didn't mean to stop you. You were too loud in the open street, that was all. You call at the temple late.
Which I might die if I weren't going to say the same to you.
It chanced so with me.
And it chanced so with me. But I don't mind telling you why. I'm a deputy lockkeeper up the river. And I was off duty yesterday. And I'll be on tomorrow.
Yes?
And I come to London to look after my private affairs. My private affairs is to get appointed to the lock as regular keeper at first hand, and to have the law of a busted below-bridge steamer which drowned of me. I ain't going to be drowned and not paid for it.
What do you mean?
A steamer ran me down and drowned of me. Interfering on the part of other parties brought me round. And I never asked them to bring me round, nor yet the steamer never asked them to do it. I want to be paid for the life as the steamer took.
Was that your business with Mr. Lightwood?
That, and to get a writing to be first-hand lockkeeper. As I says in the letter in my daughter's hand, who but you, Lawyer Lightwood, ought to hand me this here certificate? And who but you ought to put in for damages against the steamer? For I've had trouble enough along of you and your friend. If t'other governor had took me down correct, I'd have been worth money, instead of having to eat my words, which is unsatisfying sort of food, whatever a man's appetite.
I believe I could tell you your name.
Try.
Your name is Riderhood.
Blessed if it ain't. But I don't know yourn.
That's quite another thing. Where is your lock?
25 miles upstream.
How is it called?
Plashwater Weir Mill Lock.
Suppose I were to offer you 5 shillings.
Why then, I'd take it. And think about you, t'other Governor. You're a ready money man. Now, what's this for?
For you.
Of course I know that. But what do you want for it?
I don't know that I want anything. Or if I do, I don't know what it is. You have no good will towards this Rayburn.
No.
Neither have I.
Is it for that?
As much for that as for anything else. It's something to be agreed with.
I don't agree with you. I tell you, it rankles in you. It rusts in you and poisons you.
Say it does so. Is there no cause for it?
Cause enough, I'll bet you a pat.
Haven't you said yourself that the fellow has heaped insults on you? He's done the same to me. He's made of vicious insults and affronts. Are you so hopeful or so stupid as not to know that he and the other will treat your application with contempt and light their cigars with it?
I shouldn't wonder if they did, by George.
They will. Let me ask you a question. I know something more than your name about you. I know something about Gaffer Hexam. When did you last see his daughter? Not to speak to see her, anywhere.
I ain't set eyes on her since Gaffer's dead.
Do you know her well by sight?
No one better.
And you know him as well?
Who's he?
Curse the name. Is it so agreeable to you that you want to hear it again?
Oh. Him? I'd know him among 1,000.
Did you ever see them together?
I see them together the very day Gaffer was towed ashore.
Well, was he insolent to her too? Or did he make a show of being kind to her?
He made a show of being most uncommon kind to her. By George, now I think of it, perhaps he went and took me down wrong of purpose on account of being sweet on her.
Do you know where she is now?
No.
If you hear anything of her or of him seeking her, will you tell me? I will pay you well.
For certain I will.
Then it won't be long before we see each other again.
But to the rest, Governor, I don't know where to find you.
It's of no consequence. I know where to find you, and I'll come to your lock.
Rider Hood took his road to the country, while Bradley retraced his steps and by reached school and home. Up came the sun to find him washed and brushed, methodically dressed in decent black coat and waistcoat, decent formal black tie and pepper and salt pantaloons, with his decent silver watch in its pocket and its decent hair guard round his neck. A scholastic huntsman clad for the field, with his fresh pack yelping and barking round him. Up came the sun streaming all over London, and in its glorious impartiality even condescending to make prismatic sparkles in the whiskers of Mr. Alfred Lammle as he sat at breakfast. In need of some brightening from without was Mr. Alfred Lammle, for he looked grievously discontented.
It seems to me, Alfred, that you have had no money at all ever since we were married.
What seems to you to have been the case may possibly have been the case.
I've never seen any money in the house except my own annuity.
You never turned your annuity to so good an account.
So, what is to happen next?
Smash is to happen next. Sophronia.
Well?
We're hemmed into a corner. What shall we do?
Have you no scheme on foot?
No. There's been a run of luck against me.
Have you nothing...
We, Sophronia, we...
Have we nothing to sell?
Deuce a bit. I've given a Jew a bill of sale on this furniture, and he could take it tomorrow, today, now.
What?
He'd have taken it before now, I believe. But for Fledgeby.
What has Fledgeby to do with it?
Knew him. Cautioned me against him before I got into his claws.
Do you mean Fledgeby has softened him towards you?
Us, Sophronia. Us. I mean the Jew hasn't yet done what he might have done, and Fledgeby takes the credit for getting him to hold his hand.
Do you believe Fledgeby?
I never believe anybody. I never have, my dear, since I believed you. But it looks like it. If we could have packed the brute off with Georgiana. But that's spilt milk.
If we could borrow money...
Beg, borrow, or steal it, it would be all the same to us.
Then we could weather this?
No doubt.
It's natural to think in such an emergency of the richest people we know, and the simplest.
Just so, Sophronia.
The Boffins.
Just so, Sophronia.
Is there nothing to be done with them?
Well, of course, I've repeatedly thought of them, but they're well guarded. That infernal secretary stands between them and people of merit.
If he could be got rid of...
Take time, Sophronia.
If working him out of the way could be presented in the light of a service to Mr. Boffin.
Take time?
Lately, the old man's turned very suspicious and distrustful.
Miserly, too, which is unpromising for us. Nevertheless, take time.
Suppose my conscience...
And we know what a conscience it is, my soul.
Suppose my conscience shouldn't allow me to keep to myself any longer what that upstart girl told me of the secretary having made a declaration to her.
I rather like that.
Suppose I so reported it to Mr. Boffin as to insinuate that my sensitive delicacy and honour...
Very good, Sophronia.
As to insinuate that our sensitive delicacy and honour would not allow us to be silent partners to so mercenary and designing a speculation, and so gross a breach of faith to his confiding employer.
Once more, I rather like that.
I agree he's well guarded. But if this led to his discharging his secretary...
I begin to like this very much.
Do you think you might replace the secretary?
Not impossible. It might be skillfully led up to.
Mr. Lamel would be delighted to do anything in his power. Mr. Lamel, who has managed my own little fortune so admirably, but who, to be sure, began to make his reputation with the advantage of being a man of property, above temptation and beyond suspicion.
Good, very good. But you've omitted something. We might oust the girl herself.
No. She has an immensely strong hold on both of them. We must accept her.
So be it. But always remember, we don't want her.
Now, the only question is, when shall I begin? I must see Mr. Boffin alone. His wife would pour oil on troubled waters, and the girl, of course, is equally out of the question.
If you can't begin too soon, could you write for an appointment?
Oh, certainly not. I want to have him totally unprepared. Leave it to me. I'll lie in wait for him.
Here's Fledgeby. He admires you. Coax him to use his influence with the Jew. His name is Rhea. Pubsey and Co. I'll be out. I'll wait in the next room.
Mr. Fledgeby.
Why, Mr. Fledgeby.
Mrs. Lamb.
I am so glad to see you. My poor dear Alfred, who's greatly worried about his affairs, went out rather early. Do sit down.
Thank you.
Dear Mr. Fledgeby, it was needless to mention poor Alfred's worry. He's told me what a comfort you've been, what a great service you've rendered him.
Eh? Oh, I didn't know but that Lamel might be reserved about his affairs.
Well, not to me. I am his wife.
Yes, I always understood so.
And as his wife, wholly without his knowledge, of course, I entreat you to continue that great service and use your influence with Mr. Rhea. The name I have heard Alfred mention tossing in his dreams is Rhea, is it not?
The name of the creditor is Rhea, yes. St. Mary Axe, Pubsey and Co. The pleading of the feminine,
Heart?
No, gender, is what a man is bound to listen to. I wish it rested with me. But this Rhea is a nasty one.
Please try again, dearest Mr. Fledgeby. You see, there is a distant break in Alfred's horizon. There are prospects which might change the aspect of his present trouble.
Oh, then you think if Lamel got time he wouldn't burst up? To use an expression which is adopted in the money market.
Truly, yes.
That makes all the difference. I'll make a point of seeing Rhea once more.
Blessings on you, dearest Mr. Fledgeby.
Not at all. Your hand, Mrs. Lamel. May I imprint a 1 upon it? Good morning.
I can depend upon your promptitude.
You can depend upon it. Judah!
Sir?
Judah! What are you up to there?
Sir?
Hello! You mean mischief, Jerusalem. Oh, you sinner. You're going to act on that bill of sale at Lamel's, aren't you? You won't be put off for a single moment. Here's your hat.
Oh, thank you. Am I...
You've been told he might pull through it if you didn't get onto him, but it's not your game that he should pull through it. Oh, Jew.
Do I go, sir?
Asks me if he's going, as if he didn't know his own purpose, as if he hadn't got his hat on already.
Do I go, sir?
Do you go? Yes, you do go. Toddle, Judah.
In Part 7 of Charles Dickens's Our Mutual Friend, dramatised by Betty Davis, the part of Rogue Rider Hood was played by Robert Lang. Bradley Headstone, Tom Wilkinson, Betty Higdon, Pauline Letts. Lizzie Hexam, Janet Moore, John Rokesmith, Michael Kitchen, Bella Wilfer, Pippa Guard. Jenny Wren, Angela Pleasance, Mr. Dolls, David Sinclair, Mr. Rhea, Cyril Shaps, Mr. Fledgeby, Bill Nye, Alfred Lamell, Brett Usher, Sophronia Lamell, Maggie McCarthy, Silas Wegg, Douglas Livingstone, Mr. Venus, John Strickland. And the narrator was Simon Cadell. The director was Jane Morgan.